In this part of the ledge climbing system I will be making directional hopping. The player can hop to different ledges by holding space and WASD for the direction. Some of the animations are not that clean since it is from Mixamo and not that optimized for Unreal Engine, so it is better to replace them with your own animation sets. The player can hop vertically as well. First I will get animations. The animation to download is braced hang hop up. Make sure to download it without skin as we only need the rig and not the mesh. I already got hopping left and right animations from the previous video, so I will duplicate them for this video. I will then use this Mixamo to Unreal converting software to convert the skeleton for Unreal. I will put a link to this in the description. Make sure to press custom root motion and set frame, height, and rotation to 0. This is so the height or z-axis is also modified. Open Unreal Engine. I will make a new folder for hopping animations. First I will duplicate the hop left and right animations from the previous video. Then import the hop up animation. I will also rename the ledge turn animations. Now open the player blueprint. Go to the ledge climb input event code. Make a new Boolean variable called waiting for jump direction. Add a spacebar keyboard event. Set the variable to true if this branch is true. Set the variable to false when spacebar is released. Next go to the shimmy code. Make some space as we need to add more code here. Add a branch if this branch is true. The condition will be waiting for jump direction. Duplicate this for the D key as well. If false, then connect them to the move on ledge functions. Now make a new function called hop to ledge. Add a float input called direction. Add a new local variable called hasGap. This is to check if there is a gap between the two ledges to be able to hop. Set this to false. Add a for loop with break with the last index of 10. Add a line trace by channel. Copy these nodes for the start and end. It will do a series of traces either left or right of the player until another ledge is detected. I will make the draw debug type an input for easier testing. Add a branch with return value as the condition. This checks if anything was hit. Add another branch if it is true. The condition will be the loop index greater than. I will use a value of 6, but you can change this if you want to be able to hop to closer or further away ledges. If the branch is true, then connect it to break from the for loop. This stops the trace if another ledge is found. If the first branch is false, then set hasGap to true. Now add a branch node from completed of the for loop. The condition is hasGap. If true, then add a capsule trace by channel. Break the hit result of the line trace. Add a vector to the trace end and set it as the start and end of the capsule trace. Copy these nodes for the value to add. The radius will be the scaled capsule radius of the capsule component. The half height will be 70. Add a branch from the return value of the capsule trace. If true, then set hand IK target alpha to 0, as we want to hop, and hand IK should be disabled while hopping animations play. Add a return node. It will have a Boolean output called canHop. It will have a vector output called location. You can ignore the rotation output as it is not needed. Set canHop to true in this return path. Add the return node if the branch is false as well, but canHop should be false. For the location, copy these nodes. It simply gets a location a distance away from the target ledge by using the normal of the previous trace. Subtract 100 from it and set it as the location output. Now go back to the event graph and add the hop to ledge function to both true paths of the branch nodes. Add a branch from the kin hop outputs. For the A input, set direction to -1, and for D it will be 1. Now make a new macro called ledge hop component. Create montages of the hop left and right animations. Add a motion warping notify to them. The name will be hop position. Uncheck ignore Z-axis and warp rotation. Now go back to the macro. Get add or update warp target from the motion warping component. Set the name to hop position as well. The location will be an input. The rotation will be actor rotation. Then get the mesh and play montage. The montage to play will be an input too. On blend out call the hang event we created last video. Connect this to output. Add the macro to true of this branch. The montage for the A input is hop left. Do the same for the D key, replacing it with the right montage. I will quickly add another block in the level to test the system. As you can see here, the hopping is not working since the ledge is too far away. The capsule must be green for it to hop, meaning something was hit. I will move it closer and test. It is now working, although we need to fix the IK. Go back to the macro. After the hang event set hand IK target alpha back to 1. I will now comment the function and macro. You can change this value in hop to ledge if you want to hop less or more distance. Go to the climb code. Add a branch if this branch is true. The condition will be waiting for jump direction. Make a new custom event called hop up. Call this event if the branch is true. Add the trace ledge function. Set initial Z offset to 150, trace forward to 120, and trace vertical to 10. Add a branch from the ledge detected output. If true, then set actor enable collision to false. Then set the movement mode to flying. Open the hop-up animation. The root bone is also moving upwards. This is why we had to set frame, height, and rotation to 0 in the converter. Enable root motion. Create a montage of the animation. Add a motion warping notify to it with the same parameters as used for the left and right hop montages, except warp rotation will be set to true. Get motion warping and add or update warp target. Set the name to hop position.v copy. These nodes for the location. It uses an offset to move the player vertically for the next ledge. Now play montage and set it to hop up. On blend out, set hand IK target alpha to 1 and enable collision to true. Then add the hang on ledge macro, and the inputs for it will be the outputs of the trace ledge function. For the motion warping rotation, remove the get actor rotation. Make a rod from X and split the pin. X and Y will be the same. For Z, add 180 to it. You can also subtract 180, as in rotation it will end up at the same point anyway, since half of 360 is 180. I will make a new block above the current ones to test hopping up. Hopping up is working correctly, but we need to disable hand IK before the animation plays. After the branch, set hand IK target alpha to 0. Now it is working and is smoother. It works with multiple ledges as well. You can also hop left and right if there is no surface. Now I will show how to do hopping down. I will download braced hang drop from Mixamo. Convert this animation to set frame, height, and rotation to 0 for this one as well. Import the animation. Enable root motion on it. Create an animation montage of it. Copy and paste the motion warping notify to hop down montage. Rename the hop up event to hop vertical. Set initial Z offset and trace vertical as inputs. Set the inputs here to 150 and 10. We set them as inputs as for hopping down we have to trace down instead of up, so the values need to be changeable. Set the montage to play as an input. Set it to the hop up montage here. Go to the exiting ledge code. Add a branch that first checks if on ledge. If true, then add another branch that checks if waiting for jump direction. If false, then continue with the exiting ledge code. If true, then call the hop vertical event. Set initial Z offset to 0 and trace vertical to -10. The montage will be the hang drop montage. Open the drop montage. Change the blend out time so it blends out right after the character hangs. For this animation it is around 0.05. Hopping down works now. You can improve the system by adding some checks that restrict you from hopping if already hopping or moving, as currently you can override other actions and it will cause bugs. It is easy to fix them using some Boolean checks. That is all for this video. You can purchase this project using the link in the description if you want. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.